What's up, everybody? How's it going? How am I looking? Looking okay? I'm just trying to look like the legendary Super Saiyan himself, Broly. So that had me thinking, right? I decided to go ahead and ask my friend, my good friend ChatGPT, which of the Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super characters would win in a bodybuilding contest. So, follow me for the analysis. Guys, this is the average physique of your Dragon Ball fan, okay? I'm gonna say it here. Dragon Ball is the #1 anime. Don't even ask me about no other anime, okay? And I feel like a lot of bodybuilders, we do look at Dragon Ball as a big part of our inspiration. I know for me, I've watched Dragon Ball Z quite a few times. I've watched Super, you know, the original Dragon Ball. But guys, today we are here to create a list of who would do best in a bodybuilding contest. I think most of you guys know the answer on who's gonna be #1, but the answer might surprise you. Stick with me now. Let me get my list, hold up. We going with C tier. These are guys who could not do bodybuilding. They wouldn't even place last place. They would take last place. They would take last place. Krillin, you're taking last place. No, just playing. Okay, so these guys are gonna be too skinny, okay? We're looking at Whis. You know, I know he's very powerful, he's an angel, but Whis is gonna be a little bit too skinny, okay? Same thing with Zamasu. You know, him in his normal form, he ain't got a lot of muscle to him. He's a skinny boy. Let's be honest, he needs to eat a little more. He be drinking too much tea. You know what I'm saying? He's always drinking tea, I don't know why. We got Beerus, man. Beerus, he's strong, man. He's strong. He's strong, but the boy is a little bit skinny, okay? And if you don't believe me, look at this picture right here. My boy's looking malnourished, okay? And last but not least, we got Frieza in his final form. He's gonna be a little bit too skinny again. He's gonna need a little bit more muscle on him. Nah, we are going to the B tier. These are guys who they can maybe do, like some sort of form of bodybuilding, maybe do okay. So we're going with Krillin, okay? Believe it or not, he is a manlet. I think he's listed at 4'11" or 5'1", bald head. He gets clowned on for being pretty weak. He's always messing things up. I hate Krillin. Krillin is definitely my least favorite character in the whole show, okay? But to be fair now, there are a couple times where he's looking pretty swole. I think Krillin, if he locked in for 10, 12 weeks now, he could maybe do decent at a show. Android 17, same thing now. We don't really know how 17 looks. He's always wearing those baggy clothes, but you know, he does have the capabilities to, I think, be pretty jacked. He's got a good build on him. He's about 5'7", 5'8", you know. And next we got Yamcha, okay? Yamcha, there are times in the show where Yamcha looks really good. You know, example, season 5, when he's getting ready for the androids, or season 4, he's looking pretty jacked. So that's it for Yamcha. That's all he's winning. I don't think he win nothing. And then the next one we got Kaba. Now Kaba, he's a skinny boy, okay? I don't even know why ChatGPT put him in this. I'll put him in the tier below. Okay, this boy is skinny, maybe 110 pounds. Okay, Kaba, I know you cool with Vegeta. I know you cool with Vegeta. And Vegeta, that's my dog. That's my boy. Okay, but Kaba, I got some beef with you, man. For real, you're not looking like a Saiyan, man. You definitely the skinniest and the weakest. So A tier, these guys are strong and shredded. So they could probably maybe get their pro card. You know, they can maybe get their pro card. We're looking at Piccolo, okay? With Piccolo, we're looking at, you know, great deltoids on Piccolo, great structure. You know, he's very tall. I think he's like 7 feet tall, something like that. And, you know, he can get pretty jacked. I think that Piccolo, no doubt, could win a pro card in bodybuilding. Raditz, Goku's brother now. Of course, it's Goku's brother. You know, his quads are crazy in season 1 when he steals Gohan. You know, I was scared. I was scared. I saw them muscles, man. I was like, he's the real deal now. So Raditz, I definitely think he can win a pro card. Hit from Dragon Ball Super. Again, I think that he's got a great structure on him. You could definitely put a bunch of muscle on him. No doubt he can win a pro card for sure. And then Kale, obviously, she is a legendary Super Saiyan. I don't know why this put it on A tier. She could win the Olympia, honestly. S tier, this is gonna be, no doubt, they could probably win the Olympia. This is gonna be Goku in Super Saiyan 3 and Ultra Instinct. We'll put a picture here and here. The Ultra Instinct version of him is gonna be definitely way more shredded. I think Goku, this is probably the most shredded we've ever seen Goku. Super Saiyan 3 too, he's looking crazy. Vegeta in his Super Saiyan 2 Blue Evolution with the shirt off. When he's fighting against Topo, that's another cool. Where would Topo do? I don't think Topo could bodybuild. But anyways, so Gohan, when he's Super Saiyan 2 in the Cell Saga, oof. Yeah, I agree with that. Man, especially because he's only like 11 years old, man. Imagine he's 18 and he kept that up. Psh, Gohan, I love you. And then it's saying Raccoon from the Ginyu Force. Now, Raccoon from the Ginyu Force. This is a low-key physique, all right? This is low-key, goated physique. Not a lot of people talk about Raccoon, but he's very jacked. We'll put pictures right here and right here. All right, so these are S tier. These guys could be the greatest bodybuilders of all time if they were to compete. So obviously we got Jiren, you know, the final villain of Dragon Ball Super. Guy's jacked, guy's a menace. You know, look at the back, look at it. You know, he's huge. Guy's huge. Nappa, no doubt. I mean, when I first seen Nappa in season 1 and I was 8 years old, I thought that this dude was never going to be defeated. Nappa was him. You know, the bald head again. It's just, man, Nappa, low-key, one of my favorite characters. Super Trunks, whenever he powers up against Cell, right before he's about to fight Perfect Cell. He looks very similar to Broly, but of course, number 1, no doubt on the spot, is gonna be Super Saiyan, legendary Super Saiyan Broly, and his Dragon Ball Super form. Guys, Broly is listed at 10'6" and 480 pounds. Shredded, lean, okay? You're not messing with Broly. I don't know how they beat him, honestly. I really don't. The first movie, I don't know how they beat Broly. It was really, he lost the plot. I'm gonna be honest. And then, you know, Broly, the second version of Broly, I like, guys, go ahead and comment which version of Broly you like more. The recent one, in the recent movie, or the old school Broly, back in the 90s. I like this new form of Broly. It makes Broly a relatable character. You know, so much power as a baby, and then him surviving on Vampa, living with his dad, guys. Broly's been through it all. And then, you know, it's definitely my favorite, and definitely no doubt about it. If Broly were to do the Mr. Olympia, he would win he would never be defeated, ever. Like ever, like there's not a human like him. I don't care who it is. Ronnie Coleman, Phil Heath, nobody, Nick Walker. They can even fuse, they're not beating Broly, so. Anyways, guys, quick little video for you guys. I thought this one might be fun for my, you know, different content. If you guys want to see more Dragon Ball content, hey, I got you. I'm the biggest Dragon Ball fan that there is, literally and figuratively. So, hey guys, thank you guys for subscribing, liking, all that. Go ahead and comment if you guys agree, disagree. With that being said, hey, bend don't break. Cuban Muscle, we about to take over Universe 7, baby.